That's what I used the 1040 steel for. Yeah.
Tools are an important part of the Silversmith's toolbox. Jerry Ferris makes his own. He begins with tool stock, which is made from discarded steel found in yard sales and pawn shops. Using a process called annealing, he heats the steel to soften it, then places it into a box full of ash to cool it slowly. Later, he'll grind the steel with a belt grinder as part of the shaping process.
What are you doing now, Jerry?
We're going to make a little rope stamp out of this.
Okay.
A little fine rope stamp.
And that's using
Then, he uses a file to cut notches into the metal to make a stamp for his silver.
The facing compound, to do it facing compound, so it's not sticking to the metal. Just close the air off.
So you just get the acetylene soot,
Yeah.
burning onto the face of the mold.
Wow.
It's this nice loose ashy soot that goes all over it.
Good
It's
stuff.
quite good.
Next, Jerry places silver scrap into the crucible to get ready to melt it into molten metal. Working with his torch, Jerry melts the metal until it becomes a liquid. He pours the metal into the tooth and mold. The result is a cast ingot that is the basis for a project, in this case, a bracelet.
Very nice.
Nothing cooler than molten silver.
Isn't that? Yeah. A few things are cooler, like ice and things like that.
Whoa.
Ooh, look at this.
So
That is one
I
hot
tell
ingot.
people I can't remember buying sheet silver because I have a rolling mill out there. Yeah. And I have an anvil and I have a hammer.
And the look that you get almost requires that
yeah.
you just don't
Sure,
buy
it just
store-bought.
doesn't look the same for one
Unless you
thing.
beat the crud out.
The mold leaves rough edges on the ingot, which must be filed down to make a perfect rectangle for the bracelet that is planned.
All right, so we got something to play with anyway. That's was the whole idea there.
All right.
In order to
All right. Here
in
we
order
go.
to use our where's my big hammer? In order to use our little rope stamp, we're going to make a little rope here. And
There's your buddy.
so,
use as a board.
Using a chasing tool, Jerry creates a chase line along the edge of the ingot to create depth in the middle.
You know how much practice comes into having a stroke like that, right?
Yeah, you know.
Where it's consistent.
Yeah.
You don't do that the first time.
What? He's going back over.
Terrible to watch him demonstrate
Yeah.
when you're supposed to
Ding,
do
ding,
it
ding,
yourself
ding, ding.
next.
Yeah.
Well, I used
Tough
to
act to follow,
go
huh,
back and file these things out. I don't do that because you got just enough tooling marks where it doesn't.
Yeah, then you know it's handmade.
Yeah, where it doesn't really
Uh-huh.
matter. So this would be like the edge of a bracelet, or on a concho, you know, the rope. Now let's see what this little guy does. Put him over there like that.
So you're holding it so that it's at an angle, or
A little
Not
bit,
much
you
of
know, a little bit, because all right, that one just touched the inside
Right.
there. So I'll tip it back just a little to keep it off the inside, to keep from making a series of little dots there.
Keep it
Either that,
clean.
or you want to, if you want to.
or you go back over with the other one.
Either
Clean
that,
it up with a chasing tool or a file or something.
or yeah, or go back over the chaser. Or if you find you've done it a little ways, well then it becomes an effect and you do it all the time.
Right. Yeah.
The mistake becomes, yeah.
So a lot of it is dexterity, what you can do. And some people
Little
are better.
practice.
Yeah, practice is
Having made like 300-400 bracelets or more, you know.
But some people don't have the
It's interesting,
fine
this one,
motor
I didn't-
skills. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So no
When
matter
I-
how much they do,
When I went to
they
the
can't
Scotch
do as
Brite,
much as somebody
I
comes
kind
in
of
the
rounded that
first
end
time.
off and then I turned it around the other end, and it's a little bit of an S.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.